What is going on, Skull family? I'm Kyle.
And I'm Darin.
And this is the Purple Dopes with Hopes, podcast. Darin, we are 1 week away from kickoff, man.
Can't believe it.
Can you believe it's here?
Oh, it feels like it's been forever, yet like a week ago at the same time. I don't know. But yeah, I'm so excited, man. I mean, it's a big college football kickoff last weekend. I mean, football's in the air, man. It's such a great time of year.
Yeah, I mean, we are 9 episodes in now of the Purple Dopes podcast. We started this 8 weeks ago because we doubled up last week, and now here we are a week before kickoff. So Purple Dopes family, thank you for tuning in. If you are on the YouTube space, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. Also, drop a comment. We'd love to know where you are checking us out from. We got a lot of tuners from Minnesota, obviously. They're kind of dispersed throughout the state when it comes to the podcast. So shout out to our podcast fans. If you're on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or Amazon, please make sure you follow along to the show so that way you can get the downloads each and every week that they come out, as well as give us a review. We're getting reviews every week, so it's always cool to get another review a rating, but make sure you leave a review. We'd love to hear what you guys think of what we're doing here. So
absolutely.
Darin, I feel like we are like, I don't know what it is, but every time we drop a podcast, something big happens in the NFL.
Dude, I mean, the rumors were swirling. We talked about it last week.
I feel like anything we bring up is going to go down, honestly. So last week we were talking about Thielen. Thielen gets traded to the Vikings. And then on Friday, Micah Parsons, 4 years, $188 million, 2 first-round draft picks, and some guy named Kenny Clark to the Cowboys, and the Packers are rivals in the North. Land Micah Parsons. What are your thoughts on that, my friend?
It feels like this is kind of an all-in season for the Packers now. You know, I know that they're the youngest. I think they have the youngest roster in the league, so I understand that they got that youth movement going, but bringing in a contract like that, you have Jordan Love, who, again, I'm just not a Jordan Love believer yet. He got a big contract because of 8 games that he played pretty well in.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be strapped for cash. They're not going to be reloading through the draft. So I think 2025 is kind of a make or break year for them.
Yeah.
So as a Viking fan, makes their D a lot tougher. Their D was already good.
Yeah.
Makes them a lot tougher. That being said, Kenny Clark was pretty good at stopping the run, and I'm not a big Jerry Jones fan, but he's pretty excited to stop the run with Kenny Clark, I guess. So, so I don't know. Maybe we'll be able to run on the Packers a little bit better than we have historically. So I'm really trying to look on the bright side for all this. Again, he's an elite player, probably the best player in his position.
Yes,
he earned the contract, so all props to him. But Packers gave up a lot. So they're going to need, one, the guys that they drafted this year, they're going to need them to hit.
Yeah.
And 2, they're going to need Jordan Love to start playing out of his mind.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I was shocked, obviously. I just think Micah Parsons is kind of one of those, he's a once in 10-year kind of guy.
For sure.
I think he's the best player, as you said, in his position. And for Jerry Jones not to play this game with him and then get rid of him just blows my mind. It makes me wonder what the heck is going on down there in Dallas. Like, I mean, is Jerry Jones losing it? Because that is one of the craziest things that I've seen.
Did he ever have it?
Sure. Well, I mean, 1 week before the season starts, you trade a guy, and then now you're hearing all these rumblings out of Dallas, like, that are not a fan of this. And obviously, it's a business, and we get it. But, I really feel like he missed on this, and the Packers gained, because I think Mike is going to come in there. He's a game wrecker. He's going to play well. Do I think it's going to impact the Packers? Maybe. I think you're right. I think they're going to have the other guys play well, because he's one guy. He's a good guy to get, but in the end, I think the rest of those guys, including Jordan Love, I think is going to have to play better than he's played, last season. Especially
in big spots. Like, that's where he struggles the most. Yeah. It feels like they had that comeback going in, was it week 4 last year into the Vikings? Then he threw just a couple balls, just threw them up in the air for grabs and got picked, and you're just like, didn't need that throw. So he just makes these decisions that I don't really understand, which as a Viking fan, keep it up. But he's going to have to cut those mistakes down quite a bit if they're going to take it to the next level.
Oh, for sure. And I think they're fully expecting it in Green Bay based on the amount of money. I think I saw something like 4 players are like a huge percent of their salary. Of Parsons, I'm guessing probably Jacobs, and I can't remember who the other guy was, but I mean, when you got that much money tied up in 4 guys, you gotta feel the team still. So,
and it's been fun. I'm back on your X, I guess it is, but after a 2-year hiatus, but it's been fun to be on. Just seeing like some of the tweets coming out, like I think was it Van Ginkel, Grenard, and God, who else? Like Jonathan Allen, I think, make up less of his contract or full contract than Micah Parsons.
Isn't that something?
Give me those 3 guys all year, man. Like I don't know, he's a great player, but he's one guy. I don't know.
I agree with you.
But I also enjoyed your tweet. I saw one from you last weekend about you trade this guy he might be a generational talent, and you get at best late round first round picks.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll find a Pro Bowl player, but even what's Pro Bowl player anymore?
Jerry Jones made a comment about we could get 2 elite Pro Bowl players, and I just rambled off a list of like, well, did you know that? Let's see, who did I say? I don't want to knock.
I can't remember either, but the list was. It
was the Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
From the Baltimore Ravens was a Pro Bowler. Vince Young was a Pro Bowler. Not knocking any of these guys, but like their careers were very short-lived.
I think if you're saying you're trading for Tyler Huntley and Vince Young for Micah Parsons, I think we know who got the better end of that deal.
Absolutely, 100%. But anyways, enough with the dang Packer cheesehead fam. If you are a cheesehead, look, we appreciate you tuning in the podcast, but we are not fans of your team. But we got a game in a week, dude. Chicago Bears.
1 week.
We are heading to Soldier Field. The debut of the new Deep 325. Our new revamped offensive line. Our defense out there under Flores. How are you feeling? What are your thoughts, man? Let's give us a little preview in your mind of that game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously feeling a win. Like we talked about it last week. I think we're going to win. I have a feeling it's going to be ugly. One, in Chicago, it just feels like that's always the case. It's just kind of a dogfight every time you're there. Just tough place to play with that swirling wind. Usually have the field super long. So I hope I'm wrong, but I think it's going to be our defense that needs to step up big and win it for us. I'd love to see JJ come out and excel, and hope he does. The big thing is no turnovers. If we can avoid turnovers, especially from JJ, I'll feel pretty good about that. I'd like to get Jefferson going early.
Yeah,
get him, a few easy ones. Be nice to see Jordan Mason kind of pound a few in early in. So, I'm feeling good about it, but I do think it's going to be kind of an uglier game. Kind of in that 17-13 kind of scoring range is my kind of prediction there, but. I do think, like we said last week, I do think the Vikings have the better team, and in the end, we'll pull it out.
I kind of went through the last couple of days, kind of Chicago's moves, and I do think Chicago I think they're on the come up. I think they got a new coach. Sure. I think he's going to be great. He obviously excelled in Detroit. So I do think they're a team on the come up, but I just think it's a little too early yet to say they're ready. They're making that jump this season. However, their defense does scare me a little bit. Especially as we got we got 2 younger quarterbacks going against each other. So I think you could be right there on the score of that game. I did see something posted today that Jefferson's average, can you guess it, for week 1 games?
Yeah, I saw it too, actually. I think it's 106 yards, roughly.
116 yards.
116, yeah.
Justin Jefferson averages 116 yards in week 1, which is absolutely insane when you think about it. So, yes, we got to get Justin Jefferson going early. There's a lot of JJs on the field, so it'll be fun to kind of see that going down. But I do think he really, JJ needs to take advantage of Jefferson out there. I heard Jefferson doesn't like to be called Justin anymore. Did you hear this?
Now, was he go by Jets?
Jets. I hear he just wants everyone to call him Jets. So, which I mean, I guess makes sense with double JJs out there.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean, I think I think we got to lean heavily on the defense. I think the defense is really going to have to step up. And I'm really excited to see that offensive line get in there and see how they can push, especially with a tough team up front like the Chicago Bears. But
and back to the D, I'd love to see that pass rush that we had last year just get off to a fast start. I mean, I know the Bears, just like the Vikings, they revamped their offensive line, brought in some better guys, but I'd still love to see us be able to push them around. Caleb Williams took so many sacks last year. Holding the ball too long. Hopefully that persists a little bit. I do know the Ben Johnson offense, as elite as it is, very tough to learn is what I'm hearing.
Okay.
So let's hope that the learning curve is still a little steeper for Caleb, and that he's not quite all the way there yet. And,
I mean,
obviously Ben Johnson being the coach he is, he's going to call the right plays that he knows Caleb can execute. But it'd be fun to see us tee off on him a little bit.
Yeah, no, and I mean it did take. If you look back even to the Detroit days, I mean it wasn't instant. There was a build up there before they became the two-time NFC North champions. Right. So there could be some of that progression as well with the new Bears offense, but I don't know, man.
One area of optimism for me as well, like the Chicago offense, I feel like is going to have to throw the ball.
Yes.
Like who's going to run it? Yeah, I know they drafted a rookie, but I don't think he was an early round pick. But DeAndre Swift, I think he played well at times last year. But you remember, he was in Detroit before Chicago, and Ben Johnson benched him.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
So I don't think Ben Johnson's a big DeAndre Swift guy. You got Roshan Johnson, who he's a bigger, harder runner, but like you're not going to give him 25 carries a game either. He's a good goal line back.
Yeah.
But you're not going to, getting 2 yards a carry isn't going to really cut it. So I'm curious to see if they can get any kind of run game established. I'm hoping they don't. I don't think they will. But that's like an area to watch because I think that'll be kind of interesting to see if they can do it.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about our boy, J.J. McCarthy back there slanging that ball. What is your big hope to see out of him week 1 against the Bears?
I mean, efficiency and no turnovers are kind of the two things. I'd like to see him use his legs, run for a couple first down, don't take any big hits, but just, I don't say manage the game because I'd like to see him do a little bit more than that, but I really think our defense should be able to win this for us. So again, don't turn it over. If you have to take a sack, take the sack. Don't throw the risky pass. And use your legs, man. I mean, we saw Darnold use his legs last year after so many years with Kirk, although he did have that 20-yard touchdown run against the Cardinals that one year.
Did Kirk Cousins have legs? I don't know if he had legs or not.
He had one run that I think it was the slowest 20-yard touchdown run I ever saw. But
and he dove in at the end. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think he hit the gritty after that one too.
For sure. But so I'm hoping. I'd love to see JJ. Maybe get 40, 50 yards rushing.
Yeah.
Especially being a younger guy, you see him sometimes duck out of the play early.
Yeah.
You don't want that to persist through the year, but if that happens next week and he is able to run for a few firsts, I'd still love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited to obviously see him. This is 2 years, or a year, second year, we've been waiting for this. We saw a blink of it in the preseason, which I don't even know if that really gave us a taste. So I think all Vikings fans are kind of on the edge of their seats a little bit about what is this kid going to do? I mean, 100%. How awesome would it be if he comes out there and he's efficient, he wins the game, maybe throws a touchdown or two, and the Vikings are starting off 1-0 out of Chicago. I mean, there's no bigger boost, I think, for him than that. But I think we can expect maybe some of those, that little NFL game speed catching up to him a little bit. So as long as like you said, as long as he doesn't let that get to him, keeps the ball, doesn't do anything foolish, I think he's got a chance to really make a solid stamp as he begins this season.
Yep, 100%. And, again, obviously we're rooting for him. Again, it'd be great to see him go out and just throw for, 3 bills and 4 touchdowns. But
so let's
I'm
say
not expecting it.
Over under 2 touchdowns thrown for JJ.
Can we make it 2.5?
Okay, I'll give you 2.5.
I'd go under 2.5 probably.
Yeah.
I think he's capable of throwing a couple. But I think the touchdowns will mostly like come on the ground.
Yeah.
But I'd go under 2.5. Maybe he'll get 2. I'm not sure, but
okay.
I think he'll get 1.
Yeah,
I think he'll get 1.
My prediction is 1 touchdown thrown.
Yeah.
If he gets 2, it's a bonus. And then
Yeah.
who is your prediction? First Vikings touchdown of the season.
Jordan Mason.
Jordan Mason. All right.
On the ground.
Okay.
Jordan Mason, short yardage on the ground.
All right. I'm going Hawkinson. I think we're going to start off with a touchdown from JJ to TJ. I think O'Connell.
I would love that, man.
I think O'Connell is going to try to set a little bit of a tone. They're going to get in that red zone, and he's going to put the ball in the air rather than punching it in. But
that'd be sweet.
But if Mason gets it, by all means, let's go. I mean,
yeah.
My biggest thing is if they can score on the first drive, that is what I want. Points on that first drive is a crucial piece, I think.
Yeah, and not only that, but if they get him down, keep him down.
Yes.
Like, that was one thing I remember, because the first couple of years of O'Connell staff, right, they were obviously good, but that first year especially, they blew so many leads or let these teams back in the game or like just ended already.
Well, yeah.
And so last year was great. Week 1, not big on the Giants. I just don't want them back in the game. Then they just stepped on their throats. Yeah. Van Ginkel with that short yardage pick 6.
Yeah.
Let's, see that. So,
well, even
to get him down early, I'd love to see him end it.
The end of last season, I feel like we saw that happening, more than we did at the beginning of the season. So yes, I think.
Both games against the Packers, they were dead to rights.
Don't even get my heart rate going again of that game, man. Oh my gosh. Cam Akers, I still love you. Please, Cam Akers, if you ever listen to this, I would love to just give you a dap one day, man, my friend, for making that catch when I was at the game, because that was like
unbelievable. Yeah.
Well, here's a fun stat for you. I don't know if you know this or not. Vikings in week 1, wins and losses are currently 36, 27, and 1. So we currently are more likely to win week 1 than we are to lose. And I think the tie, do you know who the tie was against? Was it against the Packers?
That was week 2. That was Kirk's first year, right? I think it was Kirk's first year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Daniel Carlson missed all those field goals and we cut him.
Yes.
He's been great for the
Raiders
ever since. Yeah.
I was trying to figure it out online who the tie was against, but I couldn't get it. So if you are following along and you know who that tie was against, drop it in the comments because I could not find it based on Google. So maybe out there. So all right, well, Darin, that we are ready to roll into week 1, Monday night. Thank you guys.
Next recording is coming the day after, right? So next week we'll drop it. Instead of dropping on Tuesday, we'll drop Wednesday, right?
That's the plan. So we want to make sure that we have all the game details before we get on here and start talking about our boys in purple coming out with a W from Chicago. But for my friends on YouTube, if you are following along, please make sure you subscribe and then drop some comments. I want to hear if you know any of the things that we didn't know. We'd love to hear your thoughts, predictions for the game coming up. And then as well, if you're following on our podcast platforms, please make sure to follow the show as well as leave us a rating and review. Darin, 1 week, my friend.
Can't wait. I'm so excited, man. It's gonna be
all right. Purple Dope Nation, we skull, you skull, we all skull together, and on Monday night, we are going to be skulling loud. So take care. We'll see you guys next week.
Skull.